This is a video review for the Ghostbusters 2024 Frozen Empire Ecto-1. So I just found this at Target. It's about beginning of January, and these are starting to hit. So went out looking and found this. Didn't see any of the figures yet, but they are available on Amazon. So if you don't know, this is basically a reissue of the Ghostbusters Afterlife version. With some different accessories and a little different paint, and obviously different packaging. But if you have that one, you pretty much know what to expect with this one. I liked that Ecto-1. I liked that whole Fright Features line. It felt a lot like Kenner Ghostbusters, Kenner Real Ghostbusters. Yeah, I just really liked it, and I had hoped it would have continued past one wave. You know, we never got a Gozer or Terror Dogs or any other deluxe figures. So I'm hoping with this line they maybe go a little further and we get more than just the Ghostbusters for figures. We get some bad guys this time. But all right, let's get into this. So first off, the packaging is really nice. I like it a lot. I like it even more than the Afterlife packaging, and that was pretty good too. I find it a little weird that they're still not branding this to the movie, really. It just says Ghostbusters on the side there. Maybe it's because they just didn't have a movie name by the time they had to make this packaging. But you may notice that Firehouse is kind of got some ice on it there, so they at least knew what was going on in the movie. But so this side kind of shows some of what you get in the box. This kind of shows you more what you got, and you get a little ID card of some kind there. Track and Trap Pursuit, Ecto-1, Drone Ghost Trap. You get Slimer with Ecto Stretch Tech, which basically means he's a sticky, stretchy ghost. And it is officially licensed by GM. And then we get some more features shown there. So let's get into the Ecto itself. I'll lower the camera a bit here. So again, basically the same deal as the original. It's fairly easy to put together, but there are a lot of parts. You got to put the whole top part on. You got to put the railing here, the tubes, put the door together, and the back door, and the stickers. Unfortunately, the stickers are identical to the Afterlife version, so that includes those dreaded white wall wheels, including this separated one. It wasn't too hard for me to do, but it still kind of would have been nice if that was painted. One difference is the new red stripe here that continues. On the original, it stopped there, but now this goes all the way along here, and that is paint, so that's nice. But as far as the Ecto car itself, the rest of it is identical. This tube on the original, we will compare it later, but that is gray now and the original is blue. But otherwise, colors and everything are basically the same. So we've got an opening door in the back, which is a little weird for this version because there is no RTV rolling trap. So not sure why they left that feature, but whatever. And we've got the opening door with the gunner seat, the shooting blaster that you can also stick on top. That's the same as the original. And we've got a new driver here. Close that back up. So first off, we've got a new drone ghost trap here. It's got some nice detail on top. It's painted on that side, this side, and there's two colors, and on the top, we've got the painted stripes. I was surprised that wasn't a sticker, honestly. And all the little propeller blades spin, and there's a peg on the bottom. So I assume it flies like this, and then we'd get above a ghost and suck them up into it. So it basically has the same peg as the original blaster, so you can stick it up there or on the gunner seat. Up here probably makes the most sense. And when you pull it out of the box, it originally is kind of shoved into this, which is a little weird. You think, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, sort of fits in there and can come out. But because of the blades, it's a little difficult. Yeah. You can get that far in, but it's not going to close the rest of the way because of, unless you flex them, and then it's going to be kind of hard to pull open again. So that's a little weird. So the Stretch Tech Slimer. So this is basically, if you've ever had any of those kind of like pullback stretch fling kind of toys, it's basically the same thing. It's hollow, it's slightly sticky. It's definitely going to be a lint magnet. And you can see it's kind of hollow inside. And he's got this big gaping cutout in the back for some reason. He's still got a butt, but most of it's cut out. So the idea is you take a figure, like I've got Venkman here, and I'll just take off his pack, make this easier. The idea is you just kind of shove Venkman into Slimer's butt. Yeah, that's quite a visual. And kind of stretch it over the figure like they got slimed, I guess. I don't know, it's very strange. I mean, okay, I guess he's slimed, but really just looks like he's coming out of Slimer's butt. I don't know, maybe it works better on some of the other figures, but it's just very weird. I would have preferred, obviously, just a kind of solid, clear figure instead of this. You know, I liked the Fright Features that came in the first line, you know, the little ghosts that did things, but I guess this is something different at least. The sculpt is really nice, like it's a really good Slimer. It looks like him. His hands are in kind of a weird pose, but yep, that's your Stretch Tech. So, let's do a quick comparison to the Afterlife version of the Ecto-1. I don't have a lot of room here, but as you can see, the original did not have the red stripe, and had a blaster instead of that other drone, but otherwise, they're identical. All the way around. Except for, obviously here, you can see the tubes here being blue and those ones being gray, but all the other paint applications in there are the same. One kind of cool thing I did discover is if you do have this version with the RTV, one of the features with the RTV was that if you flipped it upside down, it had a peg hole that you could put the blaster into. Well, this one's got a peg as well, so if you connect these, you can now have a drone that can also land and drive around, so it's a land and air ghost trap. So that's something at least. But yeah, the feature in the back there doesn't make as much sense without the little rolling trap. But otherwise, for 30 bucks, I think it's still pretty great. It's fun, it does all the things it needs to do. It looks like the Ecto-1, and it's at least slightly updated, so you feel like you're getting something new at least. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll probably do a couple other reviews for the individual figures when I get those from Amazon. Alright, thanks for watching.